David Allwood.
Hello there. Hello everyone. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to talk to you all this evening. It means a lot to all of us, and I want to recognise that I'm one of the only ones doing it in my native language, so I just want to say massive respect because that's a lot harder. I'm David. I'm from Great Britain, which isn't very far from here. I live in a country where I was lucky enough to be able to marry my husband 7 years ago, and also in a few months' time, in March, people will be celebrating 10 years of marriage. So those people already, congratulations, because that is amazing. I live in a country where I have a godson who is also called David, and he has 2 dads. And that also means the world to me. And we have children that have been adopted that are hitting 18 now. And that's really special because they've gone through childhood and got out the other side with same-sex couples. I live in a country where we're recognised on the national census now. In 2021, they know where we live, they know where we are, they know we're non-binary, or they know that we're gay, and they recognise us for the first time, and that means that we're able to get the support that we need in the areas that we live in. I also live in a country where I'm able to perform at prides. I'm a dancer and I run my own dance company, and we also now have trans prides, we have black prides. So visibility in our community is so important. One thing I always say is that you can't be what you can't see, and seeing those people is a beacon of light for so many. I also live in a country that 5 years ago promised to ban conversion therapy, and we're still waiting. I sent a postcard to Rishi Sunak while he's on his holiday to remind him that he has put at risk 1.5 million people from our community from his inaction. I also live in a country where one of my close friends, Jari, had to travel to Thailand to get her surgery for gender reassignment. I live in a country where gender-neutral toilets are trying to be scrapped, which is a safe space for non-binary people in this country. I live in a country where Brianna Gay was murdered at the age of 16 and she was transsexual. I live in a town where 2 people were enjoying a drink together and they left the bar and were both stabbed. That happened 2 weekends ago. I live in a world where some countries still have the death penalty for loving who they love. I live in a world where my community are constantly seeking approval to marry who they love, approval to adopt, approval to be who they truly are. We're constantly seeking approval. The question keeps coming up, what would you do if you win? And, what would you do if you win? And I kind of regret some of the answers that I've given because I kind of feel like I have to say what I should say, like the kind of pageant answer. And I've condensed it down over a few sleepless nights to one word. If I win, I want to spread joy. Our community needs joy. We need to pull together. We need to show everyone the joy that we bring to Pride all year round, not just on Pride Month or the Pride in our town or city. I've got a wonderful biological family. My mum and dad are no longer with us, but I've got a wonderful biological family that is my logical family that I want to take care of. Thank you very much.